Peace, 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 world. What's going on, man? It is good to see everybody up in this joint. Thank you all for tuning in. Welcome to Substantial Weekly. My name is Substantial. Yeah, man, I am so grateful, for many things, man. But I'm happy that y'all are spending time with me today for a little bit, because today is my birthday, man. Today is my born day. I am 43 years old today, and grateful for every year, every minute, every second, man, that I've been able to have this life. And yeah, man, I'm grateful to all of y'all, man. The kind words, the support has been crazy, and yeah, man, thank y'all. So thank you for tuning in, man. If it's your first time here at the channel, make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications, like this video, share this video, all that good stuff. Yeah, man, just today's not going to be super long. I know last week we were here for a smooth hour, and it's always dope to do that. But yeah, today is going to be a little bit shorter. But yeah, man, we're just going to jump into things real quick. Let me go ahead and throw that up there for the latecomers, just in case you didn't know. But yeah, oh man, oh, I didn't even see that, man. Well, this is a hell of a way to start the birthday. Warrior mindset, man. Oh man, I appreciate it. Thank you so much, King. Man, I'm deeply honored, man. Thank you so much. But yeah, man. Yo, so yeah, today's my birthday, and I'm just happy to be here with y'all, man. I'm gonna throw some of these birthday shout outs. Mace WB, man, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Red Valkyrie, peace. Hey, so shout out to Red Valkyrie. Shout out to you, man. See you on the panel tomorrow. So those who don't know, I was supposed to be physically present at MagFest this weekend. I will no longer be physically at MagFest. However, I do have a panel tomorrow morning that I'll be phoning into, or zooming into, I should say. So when I get more details and get some links, I will throw them here on the channel so y'all can tune in as well. But thank you, Red Valkyrie. I appreciate you. All right. Yeah, man, throw some more of these joints. So yeah, for those who don't know, yep, today is my 43rd birthday. Thank you, Jane. I appreciate you. Boomer J Moore, thank you so much, man. Yo, the love is crazy, man. I single thug tier, man. Y'all trying to get a brother up here getting emotional, man. I appreciate the love, man. Madonna's Army, thank you. Nice Afro, thank you so much. Alec Camacho, thank you, man. I appreciate you. Zio Crisis, man. Thanks for tuning in. Kiki D, appreciate you. Frankie, good to see you up in this joint. We popping today. It's because it's my birthday. You know that. You know that's what it is. Michael Left. Hey, peace, family. Good to see you up in here. And oh man, and you coming through with the super chat too, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, so many. Someone said the mic cutting in and out a bit. Let me know if the mic is still good. Tried to make some adjustments early just to make sure we're good. But do me a favor, man. Yo, if it's your first time watching, even if it isn't your first time watching, y'all know the rules. Make sure you say peace. Let me know where you tuning in from. Steph know what it is. She already on it. Steph, I love you. Thank you for tuning in, yo. Yeah, man, I feel like I got, nope, Clevo, thank you. Appreciate it. Lucho, thank you. I'm trying to make sure I get everybody, man. I'm trying to shout you all out. You know what I mean? But yeah, thank y'all so much, man, for the birthday love. Yo, it's been crazy, man. I was just thinking about it briefly, that literally I was 10 years old. So 33 years ago, I wrote my first rhyme ever. And yeah, man, like it's just crazy to think that that I've been able to keep writing, keep making music that people care about and appreciate for this long, and I'm grateful, man, that so many of y'all rock with it. And yeah, man, thank y'all so much. You know what I mean? Speaking of music, man, we're gonna talk about a couple of things today. One, I want to talk about this new single that dropped today, and then two, we celebrated an anniversary for a project yesterday as well, and that's my album "The Past Is Always Present in the Future." So We'll talk briefly about that album, its legacy. It's only the 5-year anniversary, so I'm not going to do as deep a dive just yet. We gonna, God willing, I'll be around. Knock on wood. I'll be around for another 5 more years, so we can do a deep dive into that project. Because I have like behind the scenes video of different people from the listening party and stuff. And I thought about doing it right now, but it's a lot happening that I want to share with you guys over the next month, and I don't want to overdo it right now with too many posts, especially with this new project. I got to keep y'all focused, you know what I'm saying? Keep y'all focused. But yeah, man, the past is always present in the future, turned 5 years old today. So thank you to everybody who's been rocking with that project for so long, man. And, to this day, I am definitely probably most proud of that solo album. Of all my solo work, that one, it's something special, man. That, like, I put a lot into that record. I didn't produce any tracks on that record. I did co-produce No Turning Back 2.0. I did some of the drum programming on that, and I mixed that entire record. I also, did the graphic design on The Past is Always Present in the Future. I did the photography as well, because shout out to my man Nick Fullen. He had an emergency at the time and couldn't finish the photo shoot. So yeah, man, we went to the same art school, and I'm kind of nice with a camera. At least I'd like to think so. And so I shot that cover myself, even though you see my hand in it. But yeah, I shot that cover and the back cover and the internal, some of the internal photos myself. Mastered that album myself, and obviously wrote the rhymes for it, with the exception of the features. So yeah, man, there's a lot of that record holds a lot of yeah, man, it's a special one. It's definitely a special one. So shout out to those of you who love that album as well. I'll throw the cover up in a second, but yeah, man, do me a favor in the chat. Let me know what is your favorite song from The Past is Always Present in the Future. You know what I mean? Let's talk about it for a few minutes. And if y'all have questions, of course, we do live Q&A here, so we're gonna switch it up slightly today. Normally the Q&A is at the end, but I'll answer your questions right now, because like I said, I'm not gonna be on super long unless y'all keep me. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna stay too long, because I gotta get back to my family. But if y'all got some great questions, man, maybe I'll stick around for a little bit extra. But yeah, let's see. Let's bring this album up real quick. Yeah. So that is loading, and then we'll share this over here. Oh man, GMS, peace. What's going on, bro? Thank you, man. Hey, and we got stuff up in this joint once again. My goodness, so many gems. Thank you. GMS says you do great covers. I like to think I try, man. For those who don't know, I went to school for graphic design. Yeah, so let's see. Some of the folks talking about it now. In My Daughter's Eyes, yeah. And No Turning Back 2.0, those are great ones. Thank you. So let me share a tab so we can get this album up on the screen, like so. Bang, bang. And we're going to talk about Animal Arithmetic and the new single in a bit. But real quick, we just going to celebrate the legacy of this album, The Past is Always Present in the Future. So for those who don't know, if for some reason you have not heard this album, I am not here to judge you. I'm just letting you know that if you say you're a fan of mine and you have not listened to this album, I have questions. I have questions. You know what I mean? But definitely check the record out, man. Appreciate you. All right. Happy B-Day, Uncle Stan. Hope you doing. Hey, what's going on? I'm assuming is that Julius? Hey, man, thank you. I appreciate you, nephew. All right. Tony Stanza, that's another good one, man. There's so many records, from this particular joint. You're doing the right thing to save music and drop a little time. That's what's up, man. Yeah, for sure. Black of All Trades music video. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's another joint. Crazy thing. So funny story about that particular video, man, was I basically shot the whole video for so we shot the whole video for Black of All Trades, it was done. The other guys who filmed the video for No Turning Back 2.0 had also shot the video for Black of All Trades, which they produced. And they also produced No Turning Back 2.0. And then, of course, I did some co-production on the drum programming. And then Uyama Hiroto also played multiple instruments on it, too. But yeah, man, so we had shot the whole video for Black of All Trades. And after shooting that video, we had it pretty much done. We had all the pieces we needed. And Isaiah from the other guys who leads the way on most of their film work, because they are directors and video editors and also producers. He hits me up with a text and was like, yo, man, I'm so sorry, bro. Something happened with my system and I lost everything. So he lost the entire original shoot for Black of All Trades. So we had to redo that video. And shout out to my man Cam, who ended up doing the reshoot because half of the other guys is out of town. So yeah, man. So we had to turn it around fairly quickly. But shout out to him for coming through in the clutch. He did an awesome job, man. And yeah, let's see. Talking about some more joints. No Better Time is my favorite one from the past is always present in the future. Word. Shout out to Sight Star. That's the homie. Had a lot of fun doing that. Shout out to Marcus D, who produced that record. Let's see. I love Follow the Master, Black of All Trades, and Your Daughter's Out. Yeah, man. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, those are great joints too, man. Let's see. Says your next. Oh man. So little inside joke for those who missed that photo I posted a while back where there was a Prudential commercial and they had an actor in it who basically the guy looked a lot like me, to the point where people who grew up with me were hitting me up like, bruh, I didn't know you did a Prudential joint. And I had to let them know, nah, that wasn't me. And so we had a good laugh out of that, man. That was definitely one of the highlights of my family vacation, because I was with a bunch of family when we saw the ad. My mom was right there. She was like, yeah, baby, that kind of looked like you. I can't even lie. You know what I'm saying? So when your mama say it, your wife say it, it's official then. You know what I mean? You can't even deny it. I'll bring that picture up in a second. No Turning Back. Word, No Turning Back. Yeah, man. Hey, thank you, Bernard. I appreciate the love, man. Thank you. Juju, yeah, man. I figured it was nephew. All right, what's going on, man? All right, classic material right there. Word. That's what's up, man. I appreciate y'all. It's crazy, man. So much love in the comments right now. Found so many people in the music industry that know your sound. I started diving deep into Ableton Live, listen to all your old music, to new to learn the best I know. Man, that's what's up, man. I appreciate it. I'm honored. See what Steph talking about. Tony Stanza. First of all, great title. Second, you Tone Deaf Algorithm, aka Almost Now. And Marcus D on one track. Yeah, man. Hey, listen. People sleep on that joint. First of all, Tone Deaf's verse is bonkers. And then Marcus D's piano solo at the end of that record is also insane. Yeah, man. So, yeah, shout out to all of them. And then, man, Algorithm, man, who now goes by Almost for those who don't know, definitely destroyed the beat. I found a bunch of samples, shared them with him. That was one of the joints he flipped, and he bodied it. Complete body bags, man. Let's see. It says, we need more video game music with Marcus D, like retro. Yeah, like retro word by Bop Alloy. Hey, man, I'd be totally down to do it. Maybe that's the next Bop Alloy thing, right? Like, you know, maybe I'll holler at him, see what we can do. All right. Wish You Were Here, Slammer 2. Hey, man, yeah, that's probably me and Steph's, you know, one of me and Steph's personal favorites as well for obvious reasons. But thank y'all. See what we got. PTXD really hits different for me. Love that track. Thank you, Jane. Yeah, man, that one was a lot of fun to do. Shout out to John Lane. He's super dope. Algo's the man. Yes, he is. All right. If me and Tone Deaf made an actual group, that's what I told Tone we should call it, Tony Stanza. You know what I mean? If we ever did like a duet, you know what I mean? Formed a duo and did a whole project together, you know? Putting that into the universe, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, thank y'all again so much, man. I'm so proud of that record. I'm glad y'all enjoyed it. You know, man, I don't know what else to really say about that album. I will say this. I was talking to Alec Hershey, producer, who I've collaborated with, about that album. And part of the reason I think that I'm taking so long to make this new album, Adulting, which is dropping this year, my new solo album, is because of the fact, like, yo, when you make a record that you're so proud of and you really feel like you did a lot, like, you know, and you're looking at that, like, you know, you can do something new and something different, but you want to make sure that whatever you do next is equally as great, or surpasses that. So I'm trying to make sure whatever I do next, I'm putting my best foot forward. Regardless, it's going to be different because I'm either producing the whole thing or the majority of my next record. I already have a lot of beats for it. I'm thinking about tapping a few of the homies to get some you know, get some other production just so I can wrap it up a bit sooner. But I really want to do it. I really want to produce the whole record myself. So that's part of the hold up for the new record. But I have been writing. I wrote something recently. Man, I might even, I don't know, man. You know what I mean? Listen, I'm feeling generous. I might share a joint. I think I'm gonna let y'all hear a little sample of something before we jump into this new joint. That's what I'll do. So, yeah, man, hang on for a second and I'll let you hear one of the beats for the new project that I'm currently working on and see what y'all think, man. But yeah, it's a lot of pressure. You know, I've been blessed to work with some really amazing producers over the years. And, you know, sometimes the gift and the curse of working with people like, obviously, Nujabes, people like Marcus D, people like Odyssey, people like No from Cunning Linguist, Tone Deaf, and just so many M Phases. You know, I've worked with some amazing producers. And so sometimes the challenge of working with folks like that, especially when you do your own production, is like, yo, it makes you wonder, like, how much would people really care about what I do if I wasn't rapping over certain people's beats? And so when you are making your own beats, you know, you start to kind of, you're pushing yourself. And I believe that, you know, I feel like I've proven myself at this point as a quality producer. So I think that people would be pleasantly surprised by what this new record is going to sound like. And, you know, but there's still like a bit of, you know what I mean? There's still that. And so like with Animal Arithmetic, which is dropping next. Hey, and matter of fact, look, speaking of, like, KDFoxx up in here, squad. You know what I mean? But with project I produced for her, I think it's going to be another example of, you know, how much I've grown as a producer. And we're going to play the next one of the tracks from there in a second. But I am going to let you hear a little sample of something I produced for Adulting. Now, this one, it's not mixed, super rough. Let's see how it sounds. Let me make sure we good over here. Get some tunage. Here we go. All right, let's go back. All right. Unreleased beat, a little sample of what I'm doing for Adulting, which is dropping later this year. And after this, we're gonna talk about this new single, especially since KDFoxx here. Yeah. Yeah. I see y'all feeling that. That's what's up. Yeah, so this is just a sample of what I'm working on next. You know what I mean? Nice afro, yeah, man. It definitely does, yo. Like, playing around with this joint, be see if I can find it real quick. It ain't done yet. I think all I got is the hook for this joint. So this song is called No Crutch, So Clutch is what I call it. Yeah, I ain't gonna spit it for you. I gotta say something. You know what I mean? But before we go, maybe I'll let y'all hear one more unreleased thing. But we gonna get to the project of the moment. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead and fade that joint out. Glad y'all digging that, man. So yeah, man, I'm always cooking. You know what I mean? My former manager and good friend, Asiatic, would always say, he was like, man, we ain't always eating, but we always cooking. And I love that, you know what I mean? So we might be in the struggle, but that never stops us from working, never stops us from creating. And so, yeah, man. Hey, look, Cyber Sky, my man, G, maybe I'll spit something before we go. Since we live, I might give y'all a verse or something before we go. But I got to hold something. But look, let's get into this new joint. We're gonna bring that up on the screen. Hold tight. Let's talk about this KDFoxx joint. And some of y'all who were on the other video before you came over here, you might have already heard the track. And yeah, man. This joint right here is pretty dope. So let's go ahead and bring that on the screen. So for those who don't know, we can get you familiar. Get familiar. Let's drop that right about now-ish. So yeah, man, you should be able to see a link at the top of the chat for the new single, which is called A Hunter and His Prey, produced by yours truly. It is from my upcoming project with KDFoxx, which is entitled Animal Arithmetic Volume 1, implying that there will be more animal arithmetic music. You know what I mean? So this track that I'm about to play for y'all, in case y'all missed it before the joint, is basically an instrumental that features two voice actors by the name of Daniel Acosta and Noel Weber. It has live bass on it by Jonathan Smalls. And the voice actors are reciting words that are actually written by KDFoxx because it's based on her story, Animal Arithmetic, which she also illustrated. So she also did the cover art, which a lot of y'all have seen. And let me go ahead and share this with y'all real quick. Olan, my youth, Olan. Let's see. Let's add this to the screen. And then I'm going to bring it up here. Bang, bang. So let's check it out. So yeah, man. So she did this cover art here. That's the character Jackal. So this particular track is actually this character's theme song. And so, yeah, man, it's streaming today officially. It's on all platforms. This is the first single from the project. And if you missed it before, I'm going to go ahead and throw it on right quick. And by the way, for those of y'all who supported and copped that that USB cassette, you should already have the album. So definitely, I see people talking about it already. You know what I mean? Nice Afro was saying that the album is sick. Can't wait for it to be released entirely. Definitely, man. Yeah, shout out to the entire creative team. That's right. KDFoxx is talking about it right now, man. Listen, the album, you know, we got so many people who contributed to the album. We got so many voice actors who KD brought in. Shout out to the animation team as well, who did an awesome job. Yeah, man, it's exciting, man. So let me play something for y'all. Let y'all hear the track that came out today. And then maybe, just maybe, I'll let y'all hear another track from the album too. So let's see. Let's go back. Good old Animal Arithmetic right there. And let's turn it up, shall we? Hold on.
I see. So, she's finally awake. I wonder what kind of animal she is.
anywhere.
Playing hard to get, are we?
Man, shout out to Jonathan Smalls on the bass. Nice afro. I'm gonna answer your question after the song play. We're gonna let the beat breathe a little bit. See, I can hear Jonathan.
Don't do this. You don't have to do this.
You know, for a second there, I really thought you could save me.
Yeah. So did I.
Man, hey. So again, shout out to KDFoxx, number one, for even thinking to, reach out to me years ago. I think it was like 2014 or 2015 when we first connected. Shout out to her for thinking of me, and she was digging the music, was creating art to some of my music, and has been a fan for a long time, and very appreciative of the opportunity that she's given me to collaborate with her on this. And so yeah, man. So all the words that you heard on that track, those were all written by her. The cover art that you see on the screen right now was illustrated by her as well. Yeah. So the other cool thing is, man, if y'all are on, for those of you who have gone on my Bandcamp channel today or recently, you might have noticed that I customized the Bandcamp channel to highlight her artwork. So this is some more of her art here, and this is actually a peek at what the cover art for Animal Arithmetic is going to look like. So imagine having that on vinyl. Yeah, it's sexy. So yeah, man. But to answer your question, Nice Afro asked, did you sample anything? Part of it reminded me of MF Doom's Fancy Clown for some reason. So there are samples in the beat. There are parts that are like are me playing, and then there are other parts with me sampling from different places, and then part of the drums are sampled and chopped, and then other parts of them is me playing. And so, but the bass is 100% live. And so, yeah, man. So, although there are samples in there, it's not necessarily sampled from a song or album that's been released. I use mostly royalty-free samples, because even though, I'm still very much an underground artist, my stuff gets around, you know what I mean? Like millions of people, and it's not an exaggeration at this point, literally millions of people have heard my music. So the likelihood that people figure out what I've been sampling, especially in cases where they were samples that weren't cleared, to avoid that, nowadays I use mostly royalty-free samples. And in some cases, I'm sampling like indie artists or indie like bands and stuff like that, people who I can actually reach out to fairly easily and communicate and work out situations with that are mutually beneficial. So I'm not saying I don't 100% know for sure if I sampled the exact same thing that MF Doom sampled. I got to look into it. But it is possible. You know what I mean? But I gotta go back and listen to the track a few more times and then see if it lists where he got his samples from. But I don't think so. But again, I don't 100% know for sure. But great question. Thank you for asking. If y'all got any other questions about animal arithmetic, now is definitely the time to ask. Cyber Sky Videos says, real, chill, soothing, melodic. Thank you, family. Hey, definitely be sure to subscribe to Cyber Sky Videos channel. If you are a person who's interested in NFTs and things of that nature, and just a lot of tech related stuff. It's a great channel. It's ran by the homie GMS. Definitely support that. That's fam right there. All right. Let's see. When's that music video come out? It's funny that you mention it. I literally, while we've been live, I've received a text about it, just updating me on it now. We have close to the final draft of it that should be showing up in our inbox any day now. So hopefully I'll be able to share that with y'all soon. Like in terms of what the release date is, obviously I got to talk to the team and work out the particulars first. But the song that the video was shot for, that's going to officially release on the 21st. So y'all have exactly 2 weeks till that song drops. And Kenya, what do you think? Do you feel like I should play the song for them right now? What do you think? Should I let them hear what the next single is? I have played it once, one other time, but I figured, man, I could play it for them one more time. One more time. Let me know what you think. If y'all want to hear it, let me know in the comments. Let me get some thumbs up in the comments if y'all want to hear that track. I know some of y'all who are regulars, y'all have already heard a piece of it. Those of you who cop the USB cassette already have heard it, but a lot of people have not. So you let me know in the comments by giving me some thumbs up. I see enough thumbs up in there, then I'll make it happen. We got one. Hey, shout out to my brother Bob. All right, shout out to Bob. Man, hey, Bob, man, thank you so much, family. I appreciate you, man. We appreciate all the work and that you put in, man, all the support that you've shown folks in the jazz hop and lo-fi scene over the years and the chill hop scene as well. Shout out to Bob. Salute. Make sure we give Bob his flowers, all right? We got lots of thumbs up. It seems like people want to hear more music. All right, Katie, I'm assuming you are still like on the move, so I don't know, man. Look, people want to hear the track. I'm going to play it, Katie. Here we go. I'm going to let them hear it. Get the people what they want, all right? Let's start it back. So this track, real quick, is called Your Greatest Weapon. It is the second single that is coming out in 2 weeks exactly. I do have a pre-save link somewhere, so I will drop that in the chat while the song is playing, but let me know what y'all think. This is the only track on Animal Arithmetic where I'm actually spitting. So here we go. Kenya said, go for it. Shout out to Millen on the vocals.
Time to lift my voice and sing. It's the greatest weapon I can bring. Greatest weapon.
Here to put a stop to the anguish, but they don't understand like I'm speaking the dead language. The Bible big before I was ever fed Angus. Went to battle with friends, then mourn for dead strangers. I was bred dangerous, but peace is the objective. Easily subjective to the heathens I connect with. Seem to be respected amongst the beast in my collective. Ignored by the masses, so I speak to the rejected. And the speakers are connected just to amplify a voice. They ain't built for the journey, but I never had a choice. Doubt is louder than cheers, but I'm drowning out the noise. They don't know who we be, like DMX and the boys. So to those who ain't been informed, I am fire in the winter storm. First blooming flower when the winter's gone. Solitude sang by Sarah Vaughan. Every note is integral, but breaks the minimum when the pressure's on.
If you ever doubted me, I could never regret everything. Time to lift my voice and sing. It's the greatest weapon I can bring. Greatest weapon.
Heart on my sleeve, dirt in my claws, eyes on the prize. Sharpen my teeth, phone food for thought, pride on the side. Guarding the weak, put up my paws, lives on the line. Call of the beast, no matter the cost, I'm fine with the fines. Inclined to find a way when there ain't one in view. Trying to climb, but can't save every one of you. This kind of design is made just for a humble few. Some don't mind their minds and lose no matter what I do. I do what hunters do, fam. I love, pray, and eat. And the tongue that I speak is a drum and the beat that's guiding you through the rhythm of life if you dare to dance.
Hey.
I'm here shining light and help people lift out their trance.
Hey.
King check my pawns in the night and can't advance till we rearrange the game and opponent in their pants. Strengthen our stance, pen in our hands, looking like weapons. Those that overstand what we saying, they see the blessing.
Ladies and gentlemen, Malcolm Jackson.
Music is the entity that forged angels. Sing a song.
Hunter Scott, ladies and
You will
gentlemen.
understand, and it shall be your greatest weapon.
If you ever doubted me, I could make you regret everything. Time to lift my voice and sing. It's the greatest weapon I can bring. Greatest weapon.
Yeah, man. That joint right there, son. That joint right there, son. Man, hey, needless to say, the whole team is excited about the project, man. It's it's been man, it's been work, but like it's been super dope. And I'm pretty sure Kenya can share, definitely share what her experience has been like just working on this whole project. And Kenya, by the way, hold up, let me find something. I don't think I got all of them in front of me because Serenity got them, but just another sample of the dopeness, which is Kenya. And I just plugged her comment up here. We have an estimated manga drop around March/June, currently drawn page 55 as we listen. That is dope. Great news. And look, man, this is a sample of some of the dopeness that Kenya creates, y'all. Yeah, man, that's the character Jackal right there. All right. And so, yeah, man, she has these, I believe these are going to be available in the store too as well, right, Kenya? Let us know in the chat if you can. And for those who don't know, definitely, man, you can, I saw someone just comment on it. Yeah, Warrior Mindset was just talking about the USB cassette that is available on, oh man, y'all boosting my whole life right now, man. Thank y'all so much for the support. But yeah, the USB joint is available on the merch store. Let me throw that up here too. Hold on. Bong bong. So yeah, man, links right there for the merch store. Y'all can grab well, look, hey man, we shouted out Marcus D too. Why not? You can get Bop Alloy stuff on his store too. But yeah, if you go to either one of those merch stores, substantial.bandcamp.com or subartandmusic.com/store, you can actually pick up that USB cassette that I mentioned, which literally has my entire discography. It has everything I've ever done, including the Animal Arithmetic early release is actually on there. So for those of y'all who want some physical merch from this project, you can cop that right about now-ish. All right. But man, let's go ahead, clap it up real quick for Muhammad Hadi. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, but I think I got it. But thank you so much, man, for your super chat, man. That is oh man, I appreciate it. Just thank you. I appreciate all the birthday love. So shout out to everyone who's been contributing. As my man was saying, you ain't have to do that, but if that is what's on your heart, You know what I mean? I will graciously accept it. So thank y'all. I know someone earlier, not in this chat, but it hit me up asking if I had Cash App. I will drop that here to this again, no pressure, man. Yeah, I see folks doing it. I didn't even ask for it, but y'all are doing it. So I'm just letting you know what is out here and other ways you can support. So I will drop that in the chat real quick. So yeah, Cash App is coming up, and then also Venmo, and I'm also obviously on PayPal like the rest of the world. And I think this is it here. So for those of y'all who want to donate to the channel, man, or just support what I do in general, like those are just some links that y'all can do. So again, no pressure. It's just, man, like I'm just greatly appreciative, you know what I mean, of all the support, you know what I mean. I put in a lot of work, and I know a lot of times people always love to tell me, he's like, oh man, I see you've been busy. Like, you know, they talk about, you know, they usually say that based on what they see me posting online. But when I tell you, that's nowhere near the half of it. Like I'm definitely putting in far more work than I would lead on in terms of what I'm posting online, you know what I mean? And so, yeah, man, I'm just great. I'm really grateful that I have fans like you all who are just, you know, truthfully, man, just some of the best folks, you know what I mean? Not just because y'all support my music, but like, man, like when I get to meet some of y'all in person, when I've talked to some of y'all via email, you know, et cetera, just some of the things that, not just that y'all have said to me, but just the way y'all speak about life in general, y'all journey, some of the things that y'all are doing and going through. And you know, I'm just honored to be a part of this journey with y'all and share these moments with y'all. So thank y'all so much, man. I can't say it enough. But let me see something. I think there was something else I wanted to look, man. I'm feeling generous. So I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I might play a little sample of a collab that I just did. I wasn't gonna play it before because I don't know what the release date is, but I think I'm gonna just go ahead and give y'all this teaser. You know what I mean? And right now we'll start the Q&A too. So for those of you who have questions, feel free to drop them in there. Hey man. Yeah, a Zeo Crisis, man. Thank you. I'm trying to read your comments. So definitely, but it's Q&A time now. But in the meantime, let me find something because there was a recently. Yeah, there you go. All right, so bet. I'm gonna let y'all hear some upcoming stuff, man. You know what I mean? You know, we got a little bit of time left, and I'm gonna share. You know what I mean? If that's cool with y'all. So this first track, I'm gonna dig up something because I want to make sure I say my man name right. Hold tight, because I know y'all are gonna ask me, and then I'm gonna say it wrong, or I'm not gonna have the info in front of me, and then that's gonna be lame. Huh? You know. But yeah, here we go. All right, bet. Give me one moment. I appreciate the patience. All right. Oh, hey, Kenya. Wow. Man, I just saw what you play too much. Thank you, Kenya. Love you, Kenya. Thank you, man. All right. Single thug tier. I ain't gonna tell y'all what she did, but she's awesome. You know what I mean? All right, here we go. I think I found it. Punch it in just to make sure I get this right, because I want y'all to hear some things. You know what I mean? Boom, 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 boom. Yes. All right, so this track is a collaboration with a producer whose name is Avasi. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. And it's also with an artist named Orion Song. All right. And it's pretty damn dope. And the cover art for it is bonkers. So look, man, they ain't telling me I could share this with y'all, but look, man, y'all doing a whole lot today. And I feel like letting y'all know what your boy been doing. I've been cooking out here in these streets. So I'm gonna show you what the artwork look like. And then I'm gonna let you get a little sample of Yeah, I'm gonna let you get a little sample of this track, man, because your boy working. All right, here we go. I got it. I think there it is. Right. So this is what the cover art for the track looked like. Right there. All right. Let's make it bigger so y'all can see that a bit better. Yeah, so that's what the joint looking like right there. That's the cover art. And let's let you hear this song, though. Let's let you hear this heat. Yeah, so the track is called Beautiful Work by Avasi, featuring myself and Orion Song. All right. Let's bring that back. Get that up there. Here we go. This is not the final mix, by the way. Yeah.
I'm riding till the sun goes down and I'm riding for myself now.
I'm gonna tell y'all a dope song, a dope story about Orion Song.
And that's just what it comes to. Even if my words don't reach you, I'm painting my beautiful, beautiful work.
This is more than work for hire or something to impress a girl you admire. This is work to inspire. Eternal worth, this kind of work don't expire. But the world feel dire, this kind of learning's required. This is water when your soul's on fire. Deeper than the baritone in the soulful choir. Voice of reason and experience who most inquire. How he started from the dirt, but then he rose to side. But I digress, the art of work is something to behold. Listen, I was just driven before I hit the road. Most wanna get gold before they ever reach their goals. Get the fly, can't reach the destination that you chose. I suppose I'm a dreamer and somewhat of an anomaly. Oddity to those that only listen to wannabes. Told my big sis from day one that I was gonna be doing bodily harm to every beat they put in front of me. Now
I'm riding till the sun goes down and I'm riding for myself now.
Man. Look, I ain't gonna play the whole joint. But yeah, bro. Look, man. That line where I say, told my sister from day one that I was going to be doing bodily harm to every beat they put in front of me. Hey, you know, I just spent vacation with my big sister, man. Shout out to Lisa. Love you. Yeah, man. And she, like, I mean, I've had a lot of amazing supporter over the years, but outside of my mom, probably no one, outside of my mom and my wife, no one has invested more time, energy, even funds into what I do than my big sister Lisa. And so shout out to her, man. But yeah, so I had that line as a nod to her. And yeah, man. But yeah, like, you know, she credits me for a lot. Yo, my sister, listen, let's tell you something about her real quick. So my sister Lisa, you know, had dropped out of high school young. She had her first child very young as well. I'm the first of my siblings, my mom's children, to have a kid in my 20s. Like most of my siblings had kids when they were teenagers. And so, but yo, like even though she started, you know, like started out a certain way, she later went on, got her GED, then later went on, got her associate's degree, later went on, got her bachelor's degree. Now she's currently finishing up her master's. And it's wild because I look at her like, yo, she's just constantly like, you know, doing all these things. She started traveling the world and all that. And I'm just in awe of the growth that my sister, you know, my big sister, like just watching her continuously push herself to grow and better herself, even at the age that she's at, is just, it's amazing, man. It's inspiring. And what's crazy about it is I'm just, you know, saluting her and bigging her up. But then she's like, you know, like reflecting that energy, just giving it back to me like, yo, whole time, like I'm looking at you like my little brother traveling the world doing this, doing that. And, you know, she's like, I went to China because I saw you went to Japan and China. You know what I'm saying? And now she getting ready to go to Japan. And so like she credits me for like really kind of pushing her. And I told her at a young age, like we had a conversation about work. We've all done jobs that we hated. Let me start with that. That's my disclaimer before I say what I'm about to say. But I said to her when I was in high school, I was like, yo, like, I don't understand how you do that. And what I was talking about was like, yo, she was working a job that she hated. And I was just like, yo, I don't get how you do that. Like I'm not gonna do that. Like I can't, I'm not gonna go and get a job working for a place doing stuff that I know I don't enjoy doing. You know, and so she was like, what you gonna do? I was like, yo, I'm gonna make a career out of this art and my music. That's what I'm gonna do. And it's wild, like, you know, I forgot that I said that to her. The only reason why I remember it now is because she reminds me all the time. And she says that she thinks about what I said. Like, she was like, I pissed her off so much and annoyed her at the time I said it, but she thinks about that a lot when she's thinking about what she wants for herself. She thinks about I was like 15, maybe 16 years old when I said that to her. And she tells me all the time, like, she thinks about that all the time. And so it's, yeah, man, it's heavy, you know what I mean? But I'm grateful, you know. A warrior mindset, man. Yeah, you're the real MVP. All right, appreciate you. Thank you, man, for supporting, yo. But yeah, man, GMS, slow and steady wins. It's crazy, like when Nipsey passed away and everybody started talking about like it's a marathon. Like that's been my mantra for as long as I've been at it. You know, it's never been going for the man. I could have done. Y'all have no idea how many times I could have just said yes to a whole lot of money and a whole lot of other opportunities. And all I had to do was sacrifice my integrity and probably wouldn't struggle half as much as I do sometimes. But it's, you know, like integrity is important to me, man, and being true to myself and not just kind of taking anything that's put in front of me because of what type of life that I want for myself and my family and all of that, you know what I mean? Let's see, Substantial is crazy. You have 15 years worth of content on YouTube. You've literally been here since day one. Remember watching your videos when I was like 10. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, man, I've been at it a long time, son. Hey, man, shout out to my best friend, or my best friend as a kid, you know what I mean? My best friend these days is definitely my wife, but my best friend as a kid was my homie, Jamal. He hit me up today. This is my oldest friend. I've been friends with him since I was 5 years old. He hit me up. He pretty much divorced me today. He was like, hey, man, you old, man. I can't hang with you no more. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I don't hang with old niggas. That's what he told me. He's like, man, happy birthday. By the way, man, we can't hang no more. I don't hang with old niggas. Keep in mind, he's like a few months younger than me. Like 2 months younger than me, but that was the message I got from my friend. But yeah, man, I've been at it a long time, bro. I'm just happy that as long as I've been at it, that so many of y'all have been along on this journey with me for a good amount of it. The fact that you've been around rocking with me as long as you have, JMR, I think that's super dope, man, and that's amazing. And I like to think the quality content that I put out has something to do with that. And you know, man, so shout out to you for staying loyal to it, brother. And I appreciate it. Great question. How old did I turn today? Your man turned 43 today. And I've said this, and this is going to sound kind of morbid, but I'm going to say it because it's my truth. Yo, man, keep it a buck with y'all. If you've seen enough interviews with me, you've probably heard me say it before. But I didn't think I was going to be around this long, man. Like, you know, and I know that's heavy, but like, yo, just my childhood and the environment I grew up in, I had a couple of brushes, like a couple of near-death experiences very young. You know what I mean? I was like, I think I was still in preschool when I was thrown from a car. Like I was in a car that wasn't closed properly. The door wasn't closed properly and I wasn't putting my seatbelt, and that car came around a corner and literally my body flew out into the street in traffic. Like and my face was scarred up and everything when I was like mad young. And yo, I wasn't even 5. You know what I mean? I think about things like that. I think about different situations I had in my neighborhood, being held at gunpoint multiple times, being shot at, you know, seeing people like lose their life in front of me. Yeah, just keep it a buck with you. Like one of the scariest moments I remember was when I turned 20 in Brooklyn. You know, that whole walk home, because I lived in the hood when I was living in Brooklyn. I was deep in Bed-Stuy. And I just remember that whole walk home when I got off work late that night, just kind of ready for whatever. Because, like, again, I seen so many people lose their life in the community I was from young that I just, you know, that's just kind of the expectation. And so yeah, I was just real paranoid that I wasn't going to be here. You know what I mean? So when I look at it now, like part of the reason why you don't really see me dyeing my hair or and this is no slight at nobody else, but I'm fully embracing like where I am, right? Like me getting to this point, you know what I mean? So like when people crack jokes trying to, you know, make me feel old and this and the third, like, yo, this is, my boy Victorious, his father said this to him. He said, Vic realized when he turned 40, he was like, man, I'm getting old. His father said to him, he was like, you should be so lucky. It's like, God, man, that hit me so hard. Like, yo, like it's a honor. It's a privilege. It's a blessing. You know what I mean? Like that I get to be around, see so many amazing things, meet so many amazing people. I think how many of you who I'd never met wouldn't know, who would never heard my voice, like had I not been around as long as I've been. The fact that y'all been in the game over 20 years and people still get to discover my music every day, that's crazy to me. And the messages that I get from people talking about, like when they credit my music for saving their life and saying stuff like that, that I don't fully see that. You know what I mean? You had more to do with that than me, but I'm honored that you feel that way. But yeah, man, I'm just grateful. I'm you know, it's like I don't GMS just pointed out, word, I ain't even bring that up. That's crazy. And the scare I had with cancer, right? Like when I had a cancerous growth some years ago and had it removed. Yeah, man, listen, you know, I can keep going and I'm a chill. I can fight these thug tears, you know what I mean? I'm good, B. But yeah, man, it's definitely a blessing. It's a blessing to be 43 years young. It's a blessing to be able to grow older, to see like so many of you be able to go do your thing and be able to support the things y'all are doing. And yeah, man, I'm just happy to be here. So look, y'all, I'm gonna wrap up because I gotta get back to my family. It's lunchtime around these parts, and I'm about to throw down, man. But yeah, let me see if I got all these comments and stuff. Yeah, man, thank you. So am I, yo. So am I. I'm trying, man, there's a line in the song I got with Coke High. Matter of fact, I'm gonna find it real quick because I'm gonna end on that note. Because I feel like that verse, yeah, it's a song that a lot of y'all probably ain't even heard. You know what I mean? But yeah, hold up. Let me see. It's called Roll Out. And it's produced by Coke High. So there's a verse where it says, so roll out. That's where the optimist, I know just what my options is. Fight for the anonymous populace, I'm an optimist. No matter how ominous the next outcome is, I just pray I live long enough to meet our daughter's kids. Reading The Alchemist, trying to unearth some treasures. Dig up some gems or better that we can spend forever. Never been one to settle, I dream as big as I can. So listen, there's no exceptions when all our freedoms at hand. Roll out. Yo, like that part where I say I'm just trying to live long enough to meet my daughter's kids. Like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, and longer if possible. I'm trying to be here, man. I'm trying to be here, and I'm happy to be here with y'all. So look, I'm gonna get ready to go. I think you missed my question about whether or not Dalton will have a deluxe version. Great question. So yeah, I'm definitely thinking about it. We shift gears real quick before I dip. Yeah, man. I'm a bare minimum. I'm gonna do a deluxe version that has both the instrumentals and the original songs. Certain bonus tracks, because several tracks that y'all have heard so far were actually intended to be on adulting. Say Less was for adulting. That song, Make It Home, that's on the soundtrack for Fatherhood. That was supposed to be for adulting. Also, what's the song? What's the joint? What I've Been Saying, that was also supposed to be for adulting as well. So yeah, man, I definitely will put together a deluxe edition for y'all. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let's see. Did I miss anything? Man, Ice Killer, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, man. That means a lot. Means a lot. But yeah, man. You know what I think I'm gonna do? because it seems like a lot of y'all might not be familiar with that song I was just spitting. How many of y'all, let me know in the chat if you've never heard that song, Roll Out. Because what I'll do is I'll end with that, and then we'll roll out to Roll Out. Shout out to my brother Kokai, man, who texted me saying happy birthday. So yeah, man, let's dip listening to Roll Out. I will put the cover art on the screen so y'all know what it is. And y'all know where to find it. But this song is definitely streaming on all platforms. And shout out to my brother Coke, man, who's a dude who I am beyond grateful to know, man. That dude, he's just a great human being, man, and an amazing, criminally underrated musician. You know what I mean? Like, that dude is a legend, and definitely does not get the flowers he deserves. And so, yeah, man, I just wanted to just say big up to my brother Coke. You know what I mean? So if y'all aren't familiar with Kokai, y'all definitely need to get familiar, because you are not living your best life if you are not familiar with that guy's music. So, yeah, man, I'm going to put this cover art up on the screen so you can see my brother's project. This is a song that we had together. I'm going to go ahead and cue that up. We'll listen to that on our way out. We'll listen to that as we roll out, ladies and gentlemen. And let's see anything else. Can't say I've heard it, haven't heard it. Look, y'all, oh, man, see, I be posting, but you know that algorithm is disrespectful. You know what I mean? You just sparked a thought in me about NFTs. I'm going to hit you later. Sound like a plan, man. All right, so shout out to my brother G. If y'all ain't following GMS, man, make sure y'all do that. That's the homie for over 20 plus years. Talented musician. We got a song coming out later this year, which is definitely something y'all are gonna want to hear. Let me see. I'm queuing up the song right now. I'm just trying to make sure I got that thing in the queue. Hold up. Hold on. Is Joy being disrespectful again? Oh, I know where to find it. There we go. All right, cool. So it's queuing up. I bring it up from Spotify because it was not preloaded on the phone, which it usually, I think I cleared off some space. Hey, glad I saw you. Hey, there go my man G. Said, glad I saw you live. I'm at work teaching on lunch. Happy birthday one more time, and thanks for the gems you blessed me with here and in the behind the scenes conversations. Hey man, love you, bro. You know what I mean? You already know. Yeah, okay. Songs come in right about now, which I apologize for the delay. Boom, got it. All right. Let's get that. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Take it back. All right, here we go. This is music to roll out to. Shout out to 14, China in the building.
Hey, peace and good morning. Feel like a king's been anointed. This for my people's enjoyment. Enjoying the scene as we're soaring. Let go. Compound a god and gather with suit in the thought and pharaoh. Art Deco meets Afrofuturist carved out of rock and metal. Witness our synergy, inception through infinity. My weapons, I'm a pen and G. We're destined to make history. Reflecting on my enemy while pouring into you. Still wish blessings for my enemies before the tour is through. Conflicts unavoidable. Luckily, it's transformable. Battle hate my calculator in the way that's if it's portable. Loves my vibrant them chill, but feel my country, they don't love me. Got homies that done some things with the metal arm, just like Bucky. Guess that we're all works in progress. Food for thought, you can digest survivors, just like our forefathers forced to traverse the waters. To be enslaved by the system, now we're all slaves to the rhythm. Peacemakers and hooligans moving in unison to stick them. Roll out, get up, time to show out. Don't ever give up, cause baby we all we got. And it's all on us, and this war won't stop till enough's enough. Roll out, get up, time to show out. Don't ever give up, cause baby we all we got. And it's all on us, and this war won't stop till enough's enough. Roll out. That's where the optimist, I know just what our option is. Fight for the anonymous populace, I'm an optimist. No matter how ominous the next outcome is, I just play a little long enough to meet our daughter's kids. Reading the alchemist, trying to unearth some treasures. Dig up some gems and better that we can all spend forever. Never been one to settle, I dream as big as I can. So listen, there's no exceptions when all our freedoms at hand. Roll out, get up, time to show out. Don't ever give up. Roll out, get up, roll out, show out, roll out.
Hey, man. Once again, y'all, I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for watching. You know, lots of stuff going to be added live to the channel real soon. Of course, tune in next week for more Substantial Weekly, more updates, let y'all know what's going on. Upcoming live broadcast outside of Substantial Weekly, Kenya, aka KDFoxx, will be joining me next month at the end of February for a live from home, where she'll be doing live art while I'll be doing my beat set and a performance. This month, though, at the end of this month, I'll be doing a live from home featuring MLLN, the vocalist that you just heard on the song that I played before called Your Greatest Weapon. So for those who missed it before I announced that, going on for the rest of the year, because of the uncertainty of the pandemic, I'm going to just commit to doing a live from home once a month for the rest of the year. And I'm going to have special guests. So my goal, Steph, you already here. My goal is once you come back home, like for March, Women's History Month, yo, we have you, you know what I mean, doing a live from home with me, and we body the joint. Everybody put pressure on Steph. Say, Steph, you better do it. Steph, you better do it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you know. So, but yeah, man, that is pretty much it. Thank y'all so much for watching. I will see y'all next week. More content coming in between now and then. And, hey, man, I love y'all. Seriously. You know what I mean? Thank y'all for the continued support. Catch y'all next time, yo. Peace.